Guys, welcome back to a brand new video. And in today's video, we are going to talk about my story of going through depression, and my story of how I overcame it. And hopefully, my story can motivate you guys that there is a better way out. There is, what would you say? There's a light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? In your darkest times, and yeah, I just hope my story can show you that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you guys do, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos. A lot more videos are coming out. I'm gonna try to record almost every single day and try to post every other day. But yeah, so yeah, I've suffered with depression for a while, and I mean like a while, since maybe I was in eighth, maybe seventh grade, 7th or 8th grade, and literally it was just being sad. I grew up with a traumatic a childhood. I went My parents were, they were great parents. I'm going to tell you that, great parents. I do anything for them. Like I want to use this to give back to them. That's what I'd say. But not only that, and yeah, I did have a traumatic childhood, and I had suffered depression. I really never told anyone when I was going through middle school, like 7, 8, into high school. I didn't really tell anyone that what was going on in my childhood or at my house. That I was crying in dark rooms by myself. Having no one to talk to. So I've been through that, down that road, and over time, looking back on it, I'm just like, I'm thankful that I did go through that, because it gave me a perspective on life differently. I value things more. I'm grateful I went through those dark times. I couldn't imagine how my life would be if I didn't go through those dark times. I also I've also thought about suicide, because like there's so much pain, and like I know what you guys feel like. I've never got to the point where it's just I'm alone and I'm just like, F it, I'm gonna do it. I never got to that point. um I've thought about it in my head multiple times, or like, what would happen if I actually did commit it, and how would life look, because I couldn't take that pain anymore. And it's something that I'm gladly I never did, because I wouldn't know how my life would look like, like how it is now. I feel so thankful and so happy for it. Just the times that it could have been life could have been so much different. But I went through that phase. Getting older, until like I'm 17, 18, 19 is where I hit my peak of depression. I was using my depression to push people away. I used my depression to push relationships I had with this girl away. I pushed everyone away, because I was so depressed that I didn't want no help. I pushed away a girl that was there for me. I pushed friends away that were there for me, and so much. You can only hold for so much of how depression is, being sad. And I think the one thing that held me down a lot is I kept telling myself, I am depressed. I'm so sad that my life is never gonna get better. And I think one thing that I'm gonna tell you guys right now is, don't tell yourself you are depressed, because you could wake up the next day feeling happy and not depressed. Depression is just a phase that you tell yourself, and you think about, like, I'm sad, I'm really depressed, like my life's never gonna get better. I'm never gonna look like the person behind the screen on social media, like their life. And it literally just, it took time for me to realize that, like, I'm truly happy. I tell myself every day it's gonna be a great day. I'm thankful and happy for to be breathing, to be living, to have a roof overhead, to have my family still. But depression really ruined a lot of relationships, great relationships I had. I had to be alone sometimes. I was in those dark rooms. I was doing drugs a lot. I was drinking. And this is like the first time me coming out to like my family, who does watch this, friends, and people who do support me. Like, I went down a dark path road that I don't even know how I survived. I've done psychedelics to help with my pain. I've drank alcohol and got really drunk. I've gotten crossfaded to numb my pain. I've smoked cannabis that got me so high to where the point I didn't want to feel anything, feel numb. And the only thing that kept me going was after 4 years from 2020 into 2023 to 2024 was honestly my mom and my little sister that I'm actually opening up about saying like I ended up losing my mom and my little sister in 2023 in a car accident, and that was like just the down point of my life where I thought I like my whole life was crumbling down, and that's the purest rock bottom I ever hit that I could ever remember. And like I told my best friend, my homie, my brother Bruno, that if you were to ask me a year ago of how my 2023 was, I would tell you it was beyond crap. It was the worst thing of my life. That was like probably the worst year besides 2022. That that has been the worst time I ever experienced with dealing with trauma, loss, depression, like all this mental health illnesses that just came, like all these emotions, and like I would tell you literally it was the worst thing of my life. But looking back with a different perspective, working on my mindset, working on myself, I would tell you now that that altered the course of my life. That changed the life of my life truly to go into a different path because I I would probably be here recording videos, talking to people, networking with new people that believe in me, and I'm happy. I'm truly happy. I'm outside. I'm living life. Like, you know, things happen in our lives. We go through depression. We go through anxiety attacks. We go through these phases, but at the end, at the end of the day, it's gonna make or break you. It could break you to the point where you want to kill yourself, and it also can make you into a better person. And thankfully for me, it ended up switching my mindset. I started hitting the gym. I started eating healthier. I started making videos and writing about how to help with others who suffer from depression, anxiety, and mental health and all that stuff. I started advocating for men's mental health, suicide prevention month, all of these things because I know what it's like. I was in your shoes. Like I go to work, I work with people who are younger with me than me who do suffer with depression, and I tell them that it does get better. You may not think it right now in your head. You're telling yourself, no, my life's never gonna get better. I'm never gonna get over anxiety. I'm never gonna get over this hump. But in reality, you do. Like I've been through it. I was in your shoes at one point. That you just have to keep taking it day by day, pushing yourself day by day, getting tasks done day by day, being grateful, being thankful, go tell your family, your dad, your mom, your brother, your sister, go tell them that you love them, because like again, anything could happen with depression and you could ruin relationships, you could ruin a lot of things with depression. And my outcome was I ended up getting better and learning that happiness is something that truly can happen if you tell yourself every day, you know, you will be happy. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and don't let no one stop you. You know, maybe at the end, for like a couple months, you will have to be alone. But and being alone makes you figure out who you are up here, and that's what I figured out. I figured out what I love in life, what makes me happy. Like, let me tell you guys, like probably right after this video, I don't know, but I'm gonna probably end up going on a walk because the sunset is so beautiful. Like I learned to love nature. Nature became one of the biggest things in my life, and I'm truly thankful because nature brings out happiness to me. Putting my phone away and just walking around watching nature and everything makes me feel really grateful. And I just hope my story through depression kind of helps you. I didn't go into full detail because trying to not make it too long of a video, but through phases that I do remember because my going through depression and being through like sad things is something that made me, lose memory and stuff that I didn't want to remember. And I'm just thankful. Again, I say every video, I'm thankful and grateful for all the traumatic things I did go through, because it ended up making me into the person I am. You know, I developed better habits instead of negative habits. I'm disciplined now. I go on walks every day. I work out almost every day. I eat healthy almost every day, you know. And that's just something you have to do. Take it day by day, and you never know what your life could end up looking like. Trust me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, we are grinding every single day for 365 days, from January 2024 to January 2025. You know, you never know what your life could look like if you put in the work and take it day by day, like I said, and grind for your dreams and goals. You know, set a goal. We're in quarter 4. We got 3 months. What are you gonna do to make it or break your life? You know, don't listen to people at all. Do what fulfills you, and live your life to the fullest. I'll see you guys into the next video. This was my story of overcoming depression to being the happiest person I ever be. You know, do I do get depressed days? I do, but you know, I don't let that stop it from being a good day like this. You know, never let a bad day ruin anything, because just give yourself 10 minutes to calm down, realize that life will get better, and trust me, it will. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, share the video to anyone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more video. Like I said, a whole new content coming out, and I can't wait to show you guys of a whole rebrand and everything, and I'll see you all in the next one.